And Milo found this morning, and we were like, man, this is so what our vision is for Celebrate Recovery, for you guys, for our personal walk. This isn't even just about, this is what we want for us too, to stay humble, small, and this. Go ahead, Pete.
All right, it says, when ministry becomes performance, then the sanctuary becomes a theater. The congregation becomes an audience, worship becomes entertainment, and man's applause and approval become the measure of success. But when ministry is for the glory of God, His presence moves into the sanctuary. Even the unsaved visitor will fall down on his face, worship God, and confess that God is among us. That's what we're shooting for. We really want this to be about Him and not about us. So that's kind of the goal today. So let's just keep that in mind when we're out there. I lived on the street. I was homeless. Came from a tent myself, living under a tree. And I know what it's like to be cold and hungry and tired. And you know, sometimes this is all it takes. You know, one person reaching out, you know, it may be enough to change somebody's life. Somebody changed mine. So that's where I'm at.
Under bridges or on park benches and doorways or bus stations. For those who can only find shelter for the night but must wander in the daytime. For families broken because they could not afford to pay the rent. For those who have no relatives or friends who could take them in. For those who have no place to keep possessions that remind them who they are.
Because I was homeless from the time I was 13 to 17, and I know what it's like to be cold out here and alone and feel forgotten and feel invisible. And we got to look people in the eye today and tell them they're not invisible. Their lives still matter. So it's very personal. It's the best Christmas ever.
I have plenty of shoes.
She has so many shoes. It's ridiculous.
I can give you, you know what, we have some beanies and some blankets too. Can I get you a blanket?
Don't you think I have enough?
I think that I would like to give you whatever you need. And I don't have a lot of stuff. We have what we have over here, and I think if we can help you with what you need, we can do that for you. So these are pretty big. We can put it with your stuff, and you can wear these. That way the rain won't get in the backs of them. She was wearing men's size 11 shoes, and she wanted like a 10. I had a 9.5. They fit her, so I tried to convince her to take them.
So you gave her your shoes?
Yeah, it was the only solution I could think of. So that's what I ran with.
That's well, good.
It was an awarding day for not only the people that are here, but for the people who are in our program to get out and really see what other people's lives are like. So they're beautiful people, and all they want to do is be looked in the eye and loved and respected, and I think our church and our CR group did that today. So, amazing day.
I was blown away when I read it, man.
Yeah. I was like,
of all the people, I got it, you know. I was
your
just
name?
Ray.
Ray?
Yeah, I was tripping on it, man. Merry Christmas, guys.
because you said this is what you
Love
do,
all
right?
you guys, man. Thank you
Hey.
so much.
He got it. He got the shirt.
They gave it to the right one. I know that much.
I think you
I do. I
hustled
got a
that
lot of
shirt.
hustle going.
I think you hustled that shirt.
I
from
think I did,
somebody,
huh?
right?